everyone, welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Cyril, I used to be a stem cell researcher, and this is why I can tell you about the science behind skincare ingredient. And for today's video, I propose you to just relax, calm down, unwind, just shut down everything, forget about the world and the crazy worldwide situation right now, and just to basically skincare yourself, put yourself in spa mode to just relax. So what I'm going to show you, it's basically a sort of at-home spa routine that you can do to have a super glass skin. So I don't know how it's going to translate on camera, but I've just done actually the routine. So my skin is very hydrating, very plump. So if you are looking for at-home treatment to brighten your skin tone, to also exfoliate your skin tone, to have a very glass skin like the Korean world, and very plush looking, and also to infuse all those fine lines with moisture to really smooth your skin, keep on watching this video. What I'm also going to do through this video is to, of course, talk about some of the products that I have chosen in this routine, and also why. But I think the whole idea behind this routine is really like to take a little moment just for you to ground yourself and just basically being selfish in a healthy way. So if you have a family, for example, just tell your family that for 1 hour you won't be available. This moment will only just be for you and for your skin, and just enjoy the whole process. I don't know, light some candles, for example, have some really delicious snacks, watch a really nice TV show that calms you, that eases you. Don't do something that is stressful or really like mind demanding or something like that. Just relax. One last thing, I do think that this routine would be better to do it at the end of the day. Once you are done, you start to double cleanse your skin, and then you jump with this routine. You can, of course, do it also in the morning if it is your moment of choice. The only thing is that, of course, if you are going to do it in the morning, at the end you will have to use sunscreen, because as you can see in my apartment, I do have a lot of light from the outside, so basically UVA, so you need to protect your skin. But so enjoy the routine, everyone. So we are going to start this routine by doing a deep cleansing mask. So the whole idea of this mask is to exfoliate your skin and also to really declog the pores. So this is a very simple one. It is basically a clay in the form of kaolin with a chemical peel. And before I start, what is important is, first of all, that you do this mask in the day that you are usually introducing the product that you use to exfoliate your skin. So for example, for myself, it is on Sunday, and today is Sunday. Or if you prefer to use an exfoliating toner every single day, what I would advise you to do is to stop doing it for 3 days, because this mask is quite potent. Don't do your exfoliating toner in the form of glycolic acid, lactic acid, and so on every single day, and on the day that you decide to do this relaxing routine, do this mask, because it will be too much for you. Of course, you can totally skip this part. Also, if you are doing in the evening, first double cleanse your skin. So currently my two favorite products to double cleanse my skin is with this new product from SVR. This is the double cleansing balm, an excellent one, and you will see it in my favorite videos. And the other one, not new here, it's the foaming wash from Curel. So once you have done that, we are going to mix the mask. So you are not going to see on my channel a lot of DIY, but this is one of the few that I really love. Super simple. You are going to take clay, 100% clay. This one is kaolin. This is my favorite one, with an exfoliating toner. So I have two for today, from European brand from Hungary. This brand is Jik and Gorgeous, so I have two to show you. And what I advise you is to choose a product that is tailored for your skin type and also your skin needs. So for example, for myself, I am using retinol almost every single day. Therefore, I do not need a very potent acid to exfoliate, such as this one, which is the 12% AHA cactus liquid. So this one is a blend of glycolic acid and lactic acid with also some glycerin to make it more hydrating. The one that I'm going to use today, and I'm quite excited to try it because I will try it for the first time, is this one. This is the 6% Mandelic Acid. So Mandelic Acid is an AHA that has a high molecular weight, so it is a big AHA, so it's just going to work on the surface, plus BHA. So BHA here is in the form of salicylic acid to help also to exfoliate the pores, and I'm simply going to mix it with my clay in this little container. So first, you choose your acid of choice depending basically on your skin type and what you do. Like I said, I use retinol, so I prefer to use a gentle one like the Mandelic Acid. I also love the fact that it has also salicylic acid. Most of the time, salicylic acid in over-the-counter skincare works on the skin, especially if it is on a leave-on product. I know that there are a lot of recommendations for dermatologists with cleanser. I don't think that they are that efficient. So I did my little mix. I like it to be a little bit runny, and now I'm going to apply it on my skin. For those of you who have super dry skin, obviously the Mandelic Acid is a great choice. What you can do is to add also an oil to it. By adding an oil, you will make it less drying for your skin, and also the acid will be even gentler on the skin. What you can do is to add one pipette. Also, if you are really scared about it, you can just try it on the top of your hands to see if it is moisturizing enough, and if it is fine, you can apply it on your face. So always start with those type of masks with the T-zone, so basically the nose, then the forehead, and then move to your cheeks. And also when you are at home, you can do your whole neck. Last but not least, for those of you who have thicker skin type, maybe oilier skin type also, I mean, you do need a really strong exfoliant, or simply you are in your 20s, you don't use any form of retinoids, for example, you can most likely go harder with the acid, and you can use the 12% AHA. Another option is also the 30% from the ordinary. This one is super duper strong, but you can also use it. Another, I would say, in-between option is simply the glycolic tonic at 7% from the ordinary. As always, I'm going to link all the product in the description box. So I'm going to apply it first on my nose, like I have said. So what is important to do here in this exfoliating step is also to spend a little bit of time, like I do, to massage in the mask. And the reason is because you want the mask and the clay to go deep down into your pore to cleanse them. Of course, in the area where you need less, you don't have to massage it as well. Here I also have, like most people, actually bigger pores, so I spend a tiny bit more time. So what I'm going to do is to leave this mask on for roughly 3 minutes, and at the end of the 3 minutes, I'm also going to add the mask on my eyes area. So after the 3 minutes, what I do is to apply the mask on my lower lid, mainly over here. So I know that if you go online, don't put any acid around your eyes and etc. Actually, no, I do think that it is important to exfoliate the skin around your eyes. The only difference is that I am not going to leave the mask as long as for the rest of my face. So now I'm going to wait for about 2 more minutes, and I'm going to rinse it thoroughly. So to rinse it, it is actually pretty easy. So you will see that because it is a clay, it tends to really cling on the skin. So an easy thing to do is to first splash your face with water, and then you are just going to use the tip of your fingers to massage in this water to just loosen the clay, but don't try to remove it. You just add water to start to dissolve it, and then it is easier to remove it. I've just rinsed off the mask, and now the next step is to pack on the humectants, and this is the true secret to give you the glass skin, to have a super smooth skin, very plump and luscious. You have, I would say, 2 options to start. The first one is to simply add a last layer of the exfoliating toner, such as this one, which I'm going to do for today. It all depends again on your skin. If you have super dry skin, you will absolutely not need this one. If your skin is a little bit more normal to oilier, this could be a good idea. The whole reasoning behind it is to not over exfoliate your skin. So again, I'm going to use the one from Jik and Gorgeous. What I love is that they have an intermediate cap. This is so clever. So I'm just going to add a couple of drops, not much. You have already seen me how I apply those type of toner. I'm also going to do my neck. Also, don't forget your décolleté, of course. And I'm going to massage in the product. This formula is so beautiful. If you are looking for a gentle exfoliating toner for every day or maybe for every other day, this one is an excellent one. And oh my god, this is also so affordable. Another one is the Mandelic solution at 5% by Wishtrend, which is excellent. So now what we are going to do is to use an hydrating toner. So I have two to show you. The first one, without any surprise, is this beautiful lotion from Adele, the premium lotion. I mean, you already know that I am addicted to it. This is not the one that I'm going to show you today because I want to show you a new product. So for today's video, I'm going to use this one, which is a new edition from the French brand SVR. This is the Essence Hydra that contains hyaluronic acid and also niacinamide. 2% of niacinamide. This one is also excellent. Again, for this routine, you have different options. What I'm going to recommend you actually to do is to do several layers of the toner or the essence, whatever the name, it is not important. What I love about this lotion, and you will see it will be in my favorite video, is that it is completely fragrance free. It has obviously niacinamide, like I said. It also has glycerin. It has D-glycerin, which is an ingredient that you mostly never see in the market. Adele does use D-glycerin. This is basically two molecules of glycerin that are linked together. I love that. There is also complex sugar in it, and hyaluronic acid. It is deeply hydrating. And what I'm going to invite you to do is to do several layers of it. So you don't necessarily need to wait for a super long time between the layer. The whole idea of layering an hydrating product such as this one is to really concentrate the humectant in your skin, because what's going to happen is that the water will evaporate, and therefore the humectant that are contained here are going to trap some of the water and also concentrate on your skin. And this is what is going to plump up your skin like crazy, because the whole focus of today's routine is, of course, for you to relax, to unwind, to shut down, and also to make your skin glow like crazy and be super duper hydrating. So I'm going to do probably 5 layers. So this is my third layer. I am quite generous with it, which is also why I do think it is important to have, I would say, an affordable toner and not spend too much on them, especially if you are going to layer them. Also, if you layer them when your skin is dehydrated, especially during the week when you have a little bit more time, even though it doesn't take that much time, it is simply a great way to deeply hydrating your skin without investing into an hydrating serum. So one more layer. So as you see, every time I lightly massage the skin. I also love the texture of this one because it is not too runny. I have to say that I really don't like those texture, you know, those type of toner that are super runny, because my favorite way to apply them is by simply using my hands. As you can see, don't forget your eye area here, where you have small fine lines. Also spend a little bit of time just to massage in the product to really push all those good lubricants deep down. Again, my neck. And don't forget the top of your hands, because from now on I am not going to rinse anything on my face. So the next step is simply using a sheet mask. So one of my favorite one is this one from Claire's. They are not super cheap, that is true, but the formula is so excellent. It is also fragrance free. You don't have any weird botanical extracts, so basically it is not going to mess up your skin, especially after using a peeling solution such as this one. You really don't want to put any perfume or stuff that can irritate your skin. What is also excellent with this one is that it contains aloe vera, that is also really soothing, an extract from licorice, again a soothing ingredient. It has also panthenol, an extract of Centella asiatica, again being ingredient around here. There is ceramide, and there is also hyaluronic acid, so it's really an excellent one to use. So in general, a sheet mask is recommended to be used around 15 to 20 minutes. I do think that they works even better if you leave them on for 30 minutes. When you feel that they start to dry down, this is the moment that you have to remove them. So once you have correctly adjusted the mask onto your face, what I'm going to do is to use my favorite lip balm, which is the one from Uriage. This is the ointment for fissures and cracks. And I apply a generous amount on my lips because I do not want my lips to dry out during this process. So it's been 30 minutes and I'm going to remove the sheet mask. So I don't know if you can see on the camera, but my skin is nice and damp, which is exactly what you are looking for, because I remind you that even though humectant do attract water, because all the layering that we have been doing contains those humectants, but they are not going to attract this water for a very long time. So if you wait, what's going to happen is that your skin will be dehydrated just after, which is not something that you do want. So I'm going to add one more hydrating product. You don't necessarily have to do it, but like I said, this whole routine is based on giving you this glass skin effect. So I have two products to show you. So the first one is of course the Jun Essence from Adalabo. I love this serum. Every time I go in Asia, I stock on this one. This is an excellent one. For today's video, also to show you a new product, I'm going to show you this one, which is again for Chic and Gorgeous. This is the HA5 Reach. I also adore this product. So I have contacted Chic and Gorgeous to ask them if they do send PR, and also because I was really interested into the product. And they kindly send me all those products in PR for me to review, which is very generous from them. And I have to say that they are excellent. This is those type of formula that are scientific made. So there is some scientific backup and knowledge basically and study behind all the ingredients. You also have no perfume, you have no botanical, I would say weird botanical extract, no essential oils, no alcohol. They are gentle, very well done on the skin. I really love them. So now I'm using the hyaluronic serum, and I have to say that in the world of hyaluronic acid serum, this one is one of the best. In my recent video about hyaluronic acid and is it basically bad on your skin, you should definitely check this one. I have seen in the comment, but also actually on my Instagram, I think on the DM, that some of you have reacted to the one from The Ordinary, the hyaluronic acid 2%. You don't necessarily react to the hyaluronic acid inside the Ordinary because it also has an algae extract, so you might also be reactive to this one. This is not the case of this one. It has an extract from tremella mushrooms that is also very hydrating. So we are basically almost done. A product that I also use in my routine, and you can check my 2 recent videos about my AM and PM routine in this one from Aderma. This is the Cotalgan, the spray. What I love about this one is that it does contain caprylic triglyceride, which are basically free fatty acids that are quite similar to the one that we have in the skin. And also it has oat extract, so it is an excellent idea to pack on the humectant, and also had a skin soothing ingredient in the form of oat. Oat is definitely not a new ingredient, which is why I love it also so much, because we have some knowledge about it, we know that it works, and we also know that you basically have almost no side effect. So the 2 last products that I want to show you and that I'm going to apply before sunscreen, because for me it's during the day. This is a product from Aderma. This is a new edition. This is the Hydrating Intensive Eye, so it's supposed to be a product only for the eye. You have 100 ml, so I'm going to show you how I use it for under my eyes. If you have dry skin or super dry skin, you can use this one as a simple moisturizer. This formula is excellent, but it is deeply moisturizing. So the moisturizer that I'm going to use all over my face, eyes included actually, is this one from Adalabo. This is the Premium Deep Whitening Jun Cream. Like I have said, everything will be in the description box. So this one is a new one. It has a beautiful gel-like texture. It turns into a milky lotion. I love this cream. The texture is so well done. It is so watery, gel-like. At the same time, it is very moisturizing, but doesn't feel heavy on the skin. And it also has a wonderful ingredient, which is tranexamic acid. And you will see that next week I will have a video about rosacea, and tranexamic acid will be featured. So definitely stay tuned for this one. Okay, so I am well moisturized. So the last 2 steps is, first of all, the eye area. Because today we are doing a spa treatment basically for your face, I'm going to show you how I use this product. So you can use it as a very simple eye cream, which I'm going to demonstrate right now. So you just apply a little coat all around your eyes, or what you can do, which is what I'm going to demonstrate right now, is to use a thick coat under your eyes to use it as a mask. So be careful to not do it too close to your waterline, because you don't want the product to migrate. And this is why I do invite you to do this routine way before you go to bed, to leave on this mask for at least 2 hours. Again, if you have super dry skin, you can also do it all over your face to really lock in all the moisture and etc. If you don't have dry skin like myself, I'm going to leave this mask for around maybe 2 hours, and then I will gently with my fingers remove the excess, slightly tap. You will see that your skin still feels super oily, but this is what you want, and you will see that the next morning when you will wake up, your skin will be literally transformed and very plump looking. So the last thing that I'm going to do out of camera, because I filmed this video during the day and not in the evening, is of course to apply a sunscreen. If you choose the option to do it in the morning, because this is the moment that you like to chill and to relax, you will have to use sunscreen. So I'm going to use the Purito, the Centella Green Label Unscented Sun SPF 50+ PA rating of 4+, because even though I am at home, there are still, especially UVA, that can pass through the windows. So ladies and gentlemen, I hope you have liked this video, that you are going to take some time off, to really, like I have said, to unwind and just forget the world for maybe 1 hour, something like that. I think it's really important for our own mental health to sometimes just forget everything, just do something that you like during this period, and also especially for me and probably also for you, taking care just of my skin, just ground me and make me forget some of the problems that I can have in my life, and I just it just reset my mind. So if you did like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Also, if you are new, please consider to subscribe to my channel and to ring the little bell to not miss any of my new videos. You can also follow me on Instagram. I am Cyril Laurent. I have plenty of stuff. Most of the time, every Sunday, I also answer your skincare questions, so you should definitely check my Instagram. Again, thank you for being here, and I will see you next time. Bye bye, au revoir.